I found out my brother is the biological father of my kids. I can't believe I'm even writing this. I feel like my world has been turned upside down and I don't know where to turn. Here's what happened. My husband, Mark, and I have been together for 12 years. We have two beautiful children, Emma 9 and Jake 7. Mark and I met in college, fell in love quickly, and everything seemed perfect. My older brother, David, has always been a big part of our lives. He's charming, supportive, and the kids adore him. He's been a rock for me through everything. A few weeks ago, I was cleaning out the attic and came across an old photo album. Hidden inside was a letter addressed to Mark, dated around the time Emma was born. It was from David. My heart pounded as I read it. In the letter, David confessed to Mark that he was the biological father of Emma and Jake. He explained that he and I had a brief relationship before I met Mark. And when I found out I was pregnant, I was already with Mark. He said he didn't want to complicate things and thought it would be best for everyone if Mark believed the kids were his. He promised to stay in their lives as an uncle. I felt like I was going to faint. I couldn't believe what I was reading. I confronted Mark, and he admitted he had known the truth all along. He said he loved me and the kids so much that he didn't care about biology. He wanted to be their father and didn't want to lose me. I was furious, hurt, and betrayed. I confronted David, and he broke down, apologizing profusely. He said he didn't want to lose me as a sister or hurt Mark, and he thought this was the best way to keep our family together. I don't know what to do. I love my kids more than anything, but I feel like my entire life has been a lie. Mark has been an amazing father, and David has always been there for us, but now I can't look at either of them without feeling anger and betrayal. Has anyone else been through something like this? How do you move forward? I'm so lost and don't know what to do. Update 1. First of all, thank you to everyone who reached out with support, advice, and shared experiences. I never expected such an outpouring of empathy, and it has meant more to me than I can express. Since my initial post, I've been through a whirlwind of emotions and made some difficult decisions. Here's what has happened so far. 1. Therapy and counseling. I immediately sought out a therapist to help me process this massive revelation. It has been incredibly helpful to have a neutral party to talk to, and I'm slowly starting to untangle my feelings. Mark and I have also started couples counseling to address the trust issues and the strain this has put on our marriage. 2. Conversations with Mark and David. I sat down with both Mark and David separately to have honest and open conversations. Mark reiterated that he loves me and the kids and that he's willing to do whatever it takes to make our marriage work. David was remorseful and expressed his deep regret for how things unfolded. He said he never wanted to hurt me or the kids and is willing to step back if that's what I need. 3. Talking to the kids. This was by far the hardest part. After consulting with my therapist, we decided to have a simple and age-appropriate conversation with Emma and Jake. We told them that sometimes adults make complicated decisions and that both Mark and David love them very much. We didn't go into the biological details yet, as they're too young to fully understand. For now, we're focusing on making them feel loved and secure. 4. Support system. I've leaned heavily on my friends and other family members during this time. Their support has been invaluable, and having a strong support system has helped me stay grounded. 5. Next steps. We're taking things one day at a time. Mark and I are committed to working through this, but we both understand it will take time to rebuild trust. David has agreed to give us space and to respect whatever boundaries I need to set. This journey is far from over, but I'm starting to see a path forward. It's still incredibly painful, and there are days when I feel overwhelmed, but I'm determined to get through this for the sake of my kids. Thank you again to everyone who has been there for me. Your words have been a source of strength during one of the hardest times of my life. I'll keep you updated as things progress. Final update. First, I want to express my deepest gratitude to everyone who has supported me through this incredibly challenging time. Your advice, empathy, and shared experiences have been invaluable. Since my last update, several significant developments have occurred. 1. Mark and I. We decided to separate temporarily to give ourselves space to heal individually. This wasn't an easy decision, but we both recognized that we needed time apart to process everything. We continue to attend therapy separately and together, focusing on understanding our feelings and rebuilding trust. 2. David's role. David has respected our need for distance. He moved to another city temporarily, which has helped reduce the tension. We've had a few mediated conversations where he expressed his regret and reaffirmed his willingness to support whatever decision I make about his involvement in our lives. 3. Family dynamics. The kids are doing as well as can be expected. We've maintained a routine and ensured they feel loved and secure. Mark has been present and consistent, reinforcing his role as their father. We haven't revisited the biological details with them yet, as we feel it's best to wait until they're older and can understand the situation better. For personal growth, I've been focusing on my own well-being, investing time in hobbies, and leaning on my support system. The initial shock has worn off, and while the pain and confusion remain, I'm starting to find moments of clarity and strength. I've also connected with others who've experienced similar situations, which has been incredibly healing. 5. Moving forward, we're taking things day by day. Mark and I are open to reconciliation but are not rushing the process. Our priority remains the well-being of Emma and Jake. As for David, I'm not sure what the future holds for our relationship, but I'm hopeful that with time and continued healing, we can find a way to coexist peacefully. This will be my final update. This journey has been tumultuous, but I'm committed to finding a path forward that prioritizes love, honesty, and healing. Thank you again to everyone who has offered their support. Your kindness has been a beacon of light in a very dark time. Like and subscribe for more videos.